Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another episode of 413 Outdoors. Today we're going to be learning how to tie your own bucktail jigs at a fraction of the price that you can buy them. I was hoping to have some fishing footage available for you this week, but we got about a little over 2 feet of snow and it all dropped on my days off. So I'm hoping to get out this weekend, and if I do, might be dropping a little extra video for you at some point during the week, so stay tuned for that. And otherwise, pitter patter, let's get at her. Alright, so the first step in tying our bucktail jig is I just crushed down the bait holder on the jig head here with a set of pliers. Now the reason why you're going to want to do that is if you don't, then it makes your thread build up in a very uneven manner and it just makes it look messy. So I'm just getting my thread started here, building up a good little base, trimming off my tag end. Tightening my vise down. Trim that off, and none of this is precise. And then I'm taking chartreuse bucktail here, because I got a chartreuse head, so I'm going to be doing this one in chartreuse and white, but of course you can do any jig head color you want, any color combination of bucktail you want. It's super flexible. So I'm just going to grab myself a little small sparse bucktail. Just when you think you have enough, go half of that, because it's very easy to over tie these jigs. And when you do, it makes everything it gives them less action in the water. And it just makes them look very messy. So I'm just kind of roughing that up there. That looks about right to me. Then we just start tying her down. Then I'm going to go around, trim all the excess from up around the head here. Get it as close as I can without cutting my thread. There we go. There's the first half of our bucktail done. Now for the bottom, I'm going to be using white bucktail. This is a natural bucktail. And if you're a hunter, you get them for free. So there is really no cheaper way to make lures. Just got to find myself another section of bucktail here. And you're going to want this one a little bit more of the color that you want on the bottom than the one that you used on the top. So give that a little bit of a guesstimation there, maybe a little bit less. And that's the beauty. You just hold it up, look at it, see what it looks like. That looks about right. Give that a snipski. Then we can start tying in on the bottom here. Right about, you want your bottom to be just a touch longer than the top. Not much, just a little. Maybe 1/4 of an inch or so. Then I'm going to tie that in. Make sure it sets on the bottom of the hook. Wrap it down good. Oop, broke my thread off. Actually a decent teaching moment. break your thread off, Gonna run it back through my bobbin here. Gonna have to snip it because it broke off kinda tends to curl when you break it. And then the trick for getting thread through the bobbin, get your thread started in the bobbin, give it plenty of slack. Start your thread in the bobbin like that and suck on the end. Boom. Pulls the thread through, no problem. No trying to thread it through. Huge time saver. And then go back just like I would be starting the thread on the hook originally. And boom, we're back in action. Now I'm just going to wrap a ton of wraps on this, because I want this to be on there real good. Bucktail is a real slippery material, and if you don't wrap it down real tight, as soon as you catch that first fish, it'll all slide off. Put myself a little half hitch on there just to hold my thread. Give a little snipski. Then the same with the top. I'm going to go around and trim off on my bottom. Alright, so I just smacked my phone onto the ground, so it's going to be a little bit of a weird cut there. Don't question it. Going back, trimming that out. Then I'm going to take the hook out of the vise real quick. Just pull on it with my fingers a little bit. Get some of the stray fibers that didn't get caught down out of there. Kind of even everything out. Put it back in my vise. And then we're ready to finish. Now you can either whip finish, do about somewhere in the area of 7 to 10 whip finish, half hitches. Or, if you have the tool or you know how to do it by hand, whip finishing is really the ideal method to finish these. Then the secret to getting your jigs to last a long time, clear nail polish. This is just normal Revlon clear. What I'm going to do, get a good little bit there. And just goop it up all on the thread wraps there. Oh yeah, nice and goopy on there. Don't be scared to put too much. You can't put too much. The more you put, the more it'll soak in, and the stronger it'll be. Boom. And just like that, got a little stray there. And just like that, you have yourself a very fishable, very simple, very cheap bucktail jig. Thank you so much for watching the video. These jigs are a great way to get into fly tying and an awesome way to start saving money. If you feel so inclined, please like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I appreciate it a lot. It helps me out, makes me want to make more videos. Any kind of comments or criticism are more than welcome. Thank you very much for watching. This has been an episode of 413 Outdoors.